Hello, welcome to Girl and Elegance. If you're new here and if you're not, welcome back. I'm Josephine, and on this channel, we're all about leveling up, being an all round woman, and having faith in God. And today, we're going to be discussing 25 things you need to know and do in your 20s. Make sure you stay till number 1 because you're going to love every given point. So with that being said, without further ado, let's dive right into today. Calm down. Point number 25. Start taking better care of yourself. Start taking better care of yourself. I believe we are all in our 20s, and even if you are not, if you are younger or older, there is no time frame. You should start taking good care of yourself, health wise, beauty, skincare. You should start now because nobody's going to do it for you, and your future self is going to thank you for it. So start taking better care of yourself. Eat well, sleep well, put good things on your skin, and avoid toxic things in your body. So start taking better care of yourself. And point number 24, you are going to feel lost. Yes, in our 20s, we feel lost, we feel insecure about things, we feel as though we are not really living, as though we are just floating around this world. So it's okay, it's normal. Every one of us feel like that. So it's okay to feel lost sometimes, but even if you feel lost, start getting back on your feet and find yourself. Number 23. Dreams require sacrifice. Now, if you have any dreams, if you have any ambition, if you have anything you want to achieve in life, you should know that you are going to sacrifice some things for some things. So in order to make your dreams come alive, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. Life does not just throw things at you and just give you things in a bed of roses. No, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. So yeah, that is for point number 23. But point number 22, it will be lonely. Yes, the journey in your 20s is going to be lonely, it's going to be boring, it's going to be as though you are all alone in this world. So it's okay to feel like that. We all go through that one time or another. So it's okay to feel lonely. Point number 21. Stop caring what other people think. Really, people will always root for you to fail. And it's not even about you. It is about them. It is about their insecurities. It is about them. It's not about you. So stop caring what they feel or what they think or what they say about you. Just stop. Just stop. And before we get into point number 20, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that below. Do that right now. And please give me a thumbs up. And alright. Point number 20. You should know how to embrace failure. Oh yes, every one of us fail. Every successful man or successful woman has failed one time in their life. And even if you are not used to failure, maybe all through your school year, you've always been in the winning side. But life is not always like that. So you should embrace failure. So when failure comes to you, that should not be a prerequisite for you to slip into depression and say, oh, my life is finished. No, embrace failure, and every success comes from failure. So embrace failure and use your failure to get into your success. Yes, that is for point number 20. Point number 19, do not give up. Do not give up in life. Do not give up in your ambition. Do not give up in whatsoever you think to do. Do not give up on your dreams. Do not give up on yourself. Okay? Do not give up. Point number 18. Never, I love this point. Never compare yourself to others. You know, in athletics, athletes are warned not to look at their competition, especially in a race or in swimming competition. They are advised not to look at their opponent, because if you keep looking at your opponent, you will keep drawing yourself back. So never ever compare yourself to another. You have yourself to compete with. Your greatest competition should be yourself in your 20s. Never compare yourself with any other. Never compare yourself. The success of another does not determine your failure, and the failure of another does not determine your success. So never ever compare yourself to someone else. Please make sure you stay till point number 1, because you're going to enjoy and learn what to do and what not to do in your 20s. So for point number 17, don't make excuses. We are in the time of our lives where making an excuse is just the comfortable thing to do, because you make excuse as to why you are not winning, as to why you are not doing this, as to why you are not doing that. No, take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility. Put in the work. If you offend someone, don't make excuses as to why you offended that person. Apologize and move on. Nobody is really fighting with anybody, so just move on. Nobody wants to keep malice with you. Apologize, take responsibility, and do not make excuses. Now for point number 16. You should know that things don't always work out for a reason. The Bible says in the book of Romans 8:28, it says, all things work together for good to them that love God. There's a reason why that job didn't work out. There's a reason why that admission did not pull through. There is a reason why that relationship couldn't stand the test of time. There is a reason. So you should know that there is a reason for it, and just go on with flow with life. Just know that there is a reason for that thing, and with time, you will see the reason why that particular thing you clamored over didn't work out, because a better thing will come along, a better person will come along, a better opportunity will come along. So always know that there is a reason for everything. Point number 15. Invest in experiences, not things. Now this is one of my favorite points, one of my best among this list. Invest in experiences, not things. Travel. If you have the opportunity to travel. Go out. Go to places that will make your mind expand. Go to museums, go to art galleries, go places. Get an education. Start a new hobby. Try new things. Try new skills. Learn new skills. Read books. So invest your money in experiences. Invest your money in tangible things that will last. Not things, frivolous things that will expire with time. Invest, travel, go out. From point number 15, we are moving to point number 14. And if you still haven't subscribed yet, please do that and give me a thumbs up. Please hit the notification button so that you will know every time I post a new video. So point number 14, start saving money. I know the times are hard. I know situations are not really good this time, but start somewhere. Start saving. Have a savings account. Have a bank account. Start saving money. Start investing. Start being responsible with your money. Don't just take life, okay? Tomorrow will take care of itself. Oh yes, we know. But start saving now. Start saving now. Spend as little as you can. Be frugal. Please be frugal in your 20s. Spend as little as you can. Save more. Spend less. Point number 13. Know that you and your friends will change. And it's not about whether or not they are bad people or whether you are a bad person. No, it's just that everybody is going somewhere, and someone's destination will not be yours. It may be yours, it may not be yours. So know that you and your friends, you are going in a direction, and it may not be the same direction. So they are going to change, and you also, you are going to change. So when some friendship go away, don't feel too bad. Know that they are changing as well as you are changing. So know that your friends are going to change, you are going to change. So put that at the back of your mind. That brings me to my next point, which is point number 12. Remove negative people. Let's be honest, some friendships are long overdue. They are way past the expiration date. So when you see those kind of people, those kind of negative people that try to bring you down, people that try to make you feel not worthy of what you deserve or what you want, people that make you feel less so that they can feel better about themselves, please cut them off. Cut them off in your 20s, because you don't want to carry that baggage into the next level of your life. So just cut out negative people. So for point number 11, everything takes time. Know that everything takes time. Every good thing takes time. You shouldn't rush, especially when it comes to money. You shouldn't always rush to have it, because every good thing takes time. Know that every good thing takes time. Careers, relationship, every good thing takes time. So just know that it's going to take you a longer period of time to make it to blow, according to the local slang. So know that everything takes time. For point number 10, spend less time staring at a screen. Oh, this is a word where it's so easy to get distracted, because we are all on our phones, we are all doing one thing or another, staring at the screen, trying to look at what the next person has posted, what the next person is doing, trying to stalk people, trying to do all those things. Spend less time on the screen. Don't record every experience you have. There are some things some experiences you have, that you should just enjoy it, not just merely recording it, but really living in that moment. Spend less time, except of course you are working with your phone. Some of us work with our phones. It's from our phones we have money. It's from our phones we have something doing. So except that, don't spend too much time staring at your phone, staring at the television set, staring. Just you are wasting time, precious time. Time waits for nobody. Of course, time waits for nobody. So know when to drop the phone and when to pick it up. Point number 10 brings us to point number 9. Time is precious. Know that your time is very precious. Don't spend it on things that will not benefit you. Don't spend it on things that will not impact you in the long run. Don't spend it on things. Look, for instance, you are, let's say you are 70 years old. Will you be regretful of not checking this person's post or that person's status? Will you be regretful? But you will be regretful of all the times you could not go out to experience life. You will be regretful of not spending time with precious people like your family, like good friends. You will be regretful of the time that you did not take out to read that particular book. So time waits for nobody. So don't spend it on frivolous things. So that's my point number 9. So let's hear from you. What other things do you think we should know or do in our 20s? Please leave that in the comment section below. And that brings us to point number 8. Know that you are enough. Yes, you are enough. You are enough. But it may seem as though you are failing at being a good friend, a good daughter, a good son even, or a good partner. It may seem so, but know that you are enough. Just know that you are enough. Let yourself accept that, yes, I am enough. Don't let others bring you down. Don't let people make you feel less than. Okay? So that brings us to point number 7. Point number 7 is that you should love yourself. Oh boy, love yourself so much. Love yourself because no one else is going to love you as much as you can love you, except God, of course. But no human being will love you the way you can love yourself. Love yourself. Take yourself out. Buy yourself things. Before you expect others to do it for you, do it for yourself. Don't expect people to always give you. Give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to grow. Give yourself good things of life. You are your biggest cheerleader. You are your biggest encouragement. You are your biggest fan. So encourage yourself, love yourself, and know that except God, no one else can love you as much as you can. Alright, so that brings us to our point number 6. Point number 6. You don't have to figure it out all at once. Give yourself time to learn. Give yourself time to grow. You don't have to know everything all at once. You don't have to figure out life all at once. You are in your 20s. You have a whole decade to learn. And even in your 30s, you are still learning. So give yourself time to learn. Give yourself time to heal from past hurt, childhood traumas. Give yourself time. You don't have to figure it out alone. And this brings us to our next point. I think that will be point number 5. Brick by brick. What do I mean by this? Take life one step at a time. Take life one step at a time, brick by brick. Build your life one step at a time. Go to that school, take that course, learn that skill, enter into that relationship, of course, with the permission of God. Seek the face of God. So give yourself time. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. So brick by brick, build yourself. Build yourself into that girl. Build yourself into that woman. Build yourself into that man, even for the guys. Build yourself into that man or woman of your dreams. Okay? So brick by brick, one step at a time. So for point number 4, you don't have anything to prove to anyone. The only person you need to be proving things to is God and yourself, of course. But any other person, you have nothing to prove. You have absolutely nothing to prove. You don't have to prove that you are the best in this field. You don't have to prove that you have so and so talent. You don't have to prove anything. Prove to yourself that you are better than who you were yesterday. Prove to yourself that you can make it in life. You don't have anybody to impress. No, you shouldn't be impressing any other person. Impress yourself first. Okay, that brings us back to number 3. Number 3, I love this point. Be optimistic. You know, it is so easy to want to give up. It is so easy to want to think, okay, let me just be complacent about life and about every other thing, because you are in your 20s, of course. But no, in your 20s, be optimistic. Be that fighter, be that go-getter, be optimistic. Even when it seems as though you are failing, be optimistic. Alright, that brings us to point number 2. We're almost there. Point number 2, know God. If you are yet to give your life to Christ, I encourage you and I plead with you. You should do that as soon as you finish this video. Give your life to Christ. Say, Lord Jesus, come into my heart. Be my Lord and personal Savior. Believe that God can help you in life and in destiny. Know God for yourself, not what people are talking, not what people are telling you. Know God for yourself. Yes, know God for yourself. Know God. They that know their God, they shall do exploit. Without knowing God, you may not go far. You may not go far in this life and after this life. So know God for yourself. And that brings us to point number 1. Pray. Point number 1, you should always pray. Pray without ceasing. The book of 1 Thessalonians 5:17 tells us, pray without ceasing. Always pray. Always find a reason to pray. Always find a time to pray. Because this life without prayer, without knowing God, it's tough. It's tough without prayers, without knowing God for yourself. This life is tough. So always pray. Always pray. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you were able to watch up to this point, thank you so much for making it up to this point. And with that, I say please do subscribe to this channel. Please do like and comment, and also share with your friends. Please help this channel grow. Share with your friends, comment, like, subscribe. And with that, thank you. I say thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.